hazard lights in a car. When you drive a car, on the dashboard you will see a button, triangular red button. If you press that button, in the back and in the front, 4 lights, yellow lights would start blinking, and they would keep blinking till you press the button again. These are called as hazard lights. In other times, these are the same lights that you use to signal whether when you want to go right or left, that is, these are the turn signals. And when are these going to be used? These are to be used when you want to declare that your car could be an hazard to other cars on the road because of variety of circumstances. In general, when you are stopping at no parking areas or near the shoulder of the road, or you got a breakdown and you keep the car by the side of the road, you switch on these hazard lights. The hazard lights, they increase the profile of the car. That is what yellow color does, and they tell other people that you are having a problem and that they should be extra careful while driving around you. In India, however, the hazard lights are used for many other purposes. It is used when you enter a path which is having smog or mist, or it is a tunnel, and then you start the hazard lights conveying to cars behind you that you may slow down suddenly, you may come across some emergency. You are increasing your own profile so that you are telling them to keep extra distance between yourself and their own car in their own interest. And once you go through that patch, you switch off those hazard lights. This can also be used during the rains when the visibility is poor. One objection that is taken to this is that if you want to turn right or if you want to turn left, you will not be in a position to give that signal because the light is already on, and in that case there could be an accident. But this, in many of the new cars, has already been overcome, that even when the hazard lights are on and you give a right or left signal, the hazard lights stop and that right or left signal continues. But even in older cars, when you are giving a signal already that you are driving dead slow or slow because of some reason and keep extra distance, does not matter whether you turn right or left, the person behind you should have kept that much of distance and would have that much of margin to brake if need be. The on-road communication is an important part for safe traveling, and hazard lights play an important role in that. The other signals which truckers normally use is the right and left turning lights for some more purpose. When you see a car, you will see on the left hand side a stop sign. It says stop, especially on commercial vehicles. So when you are following a commercial vehicle and he does not want you to pass because there is some vehicle coming from the opposite direction or there is some obstacle on the road, what it does is he gives the left signal in India. So the left signal starts blinking, that is the stop sign, and that is where you get the message that you should not overtake the vehicle because there could be some problem ahead. Whereas when the same trucker or same commercial vehicle driver wants you to pass, he gives you the right signal, and that right signal says go ahead. Many of the private car drivers do not know these signals, but all the commercial drivers, especially truck and bus drivers who are regularly driving at night, know these signals. In the same way, there are horn signals at the time of blind turns, there are signals, light signals, dippers to ask for overtaking the other vehicle, and there are many other driver lingos, commercial driver lingos, which is used on the highways. So hazard lights, definitely put them on when you are getting into a situation where you might have to slow down suddenly, or there is a pothole ridden road where you have to drive dead slow. So by doing this and going to one side of the road, you are allowing the other vehicles to pass you, and at the same time you are declaring that you are going to go at this slow speed henceforth. You will also see, as per protocol, many of the administrators or VIPs, they are in their convoy, the top vehicle and the last vehicle, both of them would be having their hazard lights flashing, declaring that there is a convoy passing. So this is the purpose of hazard lights, and this video was necessitated because somebody made the claim that hazard lights are illegal and wrong. They are, so far from whatever information we have gleaned, they are neither illegal and nor are causing any harm, and how they can be useful is what the video is all about. Namaskar.